Good afternoon here from the NTB Broadcasting Studios. We're going to have the NFC Championship game between two NFC South rivals, to be honest with you guys. It's the Atlanta Falcons, who were undefeated in the regular season, taking on the New Orleans Saints. The New Orleans Saints were 12-5. They finished with the fifth seed. They defeated the Detroit Lions in the wild card round, and they pulled a huge upset against the San Francisco 49ers on the road at San Francisco to get to the NFC Championship game. As far as the Atlanta Falcons, the Falcons went undefeated to start the regular season. They went undefeated in the regular season.
The NFL playoffs are on EA
NFC
Sports,
Championship game here in Atlanta.
Let's
see which one of these teams is going to make it to the Super Bowl.
Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the New Orleans Saints
These are two of the best guys around.
For the chance to head to Arizona in 2 weeks' time for Super Bowl 57.
We got a kickoff, and it's going to be James Cook's going to take a fair catch. All right, here we go. We got the
whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here.
1 second. I think these guys are trying to get ready.
They'll have two remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
The Atlanta Falcons are onto the field first. Oh my gosh. Here we go. First down and 10 for the.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry.
I came under the wrong one.
Everyone give me as he gets it to the 30.
1 second. I went under the wrong one.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to
That's
the
a gain of
Make
5.
Sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did.
Making a change, everyone. It says the AFC Championship game. My apologies, everyone. It's actually the NFC Championship game. Give me a second, guys. I was trying to get this thing situated.
After the pickup of 5,
second down and 5 for the Falcons. Kyler Murray's going to hand it off to Derrick Henry, and he's going to be close to a first down. He may actually have it. Gain of 6, and that's a first down for the Atlanta Falcons. Derrick Henry was number 3 in the league behind Saquon Barkley and also behind Jonathan Taylor, who ended up leading the league in rushing. He had an incredible season, over 2,000 yards rushing on the regular season, and he's a huge part of why they're here in the NFC Championship game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
We go 1st and 10 to the 36-yard line.
Running from the
hand it off to Derrick Henry again. He's going to gain 4 yards.
About 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Well, every play
again, as I said, this is one of the top rushing offenses in the league.
They're setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run.
This is an Atlanta Falcon offense that was number 2 in points per game with 42 on the regular season. They were number 10 in passing. They were number 2 in rushing with an outstanding 166.1 rushing yards per game. That's actually incredible. Second and short. Second and 6.
Again,
here we go. Hand it off to Derrick Henry. He's going to go nowhere. That's going to be a loss of a yard. We have 3rd down and 7 coming up. They're coming out in no huddle. See what Kyler Murray and company about to do. This New Orleans defense is number 5 in the league in points per game with 21 on the season.
Here's Murray.
Kyler Murray's going to roll out the pocket. He's going to go downfield to Noah Gray. First down to the 46. That's a big-time conversion on 3rd and 7. Huge conversion action because the New Orleans Saints brought that pressure. However, when you have that escape artist like Kyler Murray does, it's nothing you can do about it.
Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him
First
in the
and 10 into New Orleans territory goes the Falcons.
Someone forgot that. Trying to make a big.
Gonna hand it off. There's gonna be a gain of about 2 yards. It's gonna be 2nd down and 8.
Second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage.
Again, this is one of the top offenses in the league. The Falcons are trying to repeat. They won a Super Bowl last year against the Denver Broncos. As for the New Orleans Saints, they haven't been to the Super Bowl since 2009 when they won against the Indianapolis Colts and Peyton Manning when they had Drew Brees at quarterback. 2nd and 8. Hands it off to Raheem Mostert. He's going to gain about 3 yards. It's going to make it 3rd and 5. Backing up tempo again are the Falcons. Kyler Murray's going to dump it down, and Mostert's going to have a first down to the 31, gain of 10. That's another big 3rd down conversion. If you're the Saints, you cannot make those mistakes.
Drive alive, and they're in clutch territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big time pickup for them. And now,
again, this is a key. Raheem Mostert was huge in the win last week against the New York Giants. He had over 100 yards receiving.
To the end zone.
Kyler Murray drops back. He's going to run. And he's going to slide for 6 yards after a rush right there. Gain of 6. They're close to the red zone again, as I said. Last week, Kyler Murray was big in that game. He had a perfect passer rate, over 300 yards and 4 touchdown passes. Second and 4. Right outside the red zone. Hands it off. Derrick Henry's going to get a first down. It is tough to stop Derrick Henry when he is gone.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love
give you guys a review of Derrick Henry's regular season. He had 330 yards, 330 carries for 2,115 yards and 25 rushing touchdowns on the regular season. Hands it back to Derrick Henry. He gets to the outside, close to a first down, gain of 8. 2nd and 2. They're in the red zone.
8 yards the tally.
It's been a long drive, but they're moving the ball. Hands it off. Derrick Henry is going to be 1st and goal at the 7.
You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening.
This is exactly what you want to do. If you are the Atlanta Falcons, you want to make the Saints beat you by stopping that run.
Game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run.
Hands it off. Raheem Mostert is going to be close to the goal line. No huddle again. This has been a long drive for the Falcons.
They punch it in on 2nd and goal.
Kyler Murray is going to roll back. He's going to throw it out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down and short.
I
like that right there. Not only was it the right play,
they need a stop in the worst way possible. If you're the New Orleans Saints, if you're the Falcons, you got to get in the end zone. This has been a long drive. You do not want to walk away with 3 points on this possession. Again, this is a very talented New Orleans Saints defense. Sending Diggs in motion. Hands it off. Derrick Henry is short. That's going to be 4th and goal at the 1. And of course they're going to go for it.
Staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth.
Hands it off. Derrick Henry's in for a touchdown. It's hard to stop this man multiple times. But the Falcons finish this long drive off with a touchdown.
The Falcons have struck first in this NFC title game.
Kick is up, and it is good. 7-0. 16 plays, 73 yards for 5 minutes and 56 seconds off the clock. What a long, productive drive for the Falcons. Here comes the Saints offense onto the field. He's going to get it to the 28-yard line, and onto the field comes the New Orleans Saints. The New Orleans Saints is led by Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill had a pretty productive year. He had 4,583 yards passing, 35 touchdowns on the regular season, 71% completion percentage. They were a pretty good offense. They went 12-5. Hands it off to Kamara, and Kamara is going to gain 4 yards. Second down and 6.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Let's see, can the Saints respond to the Falcon opening drive touchdown?
Back to throw.
Taysom Hill looking. He's going to roll out the pocket. He's going to go downfield. He has a receiver, which is Michael Thomas, to the 39-yard line, gain of 28, and a first down for the Saints. This New Orleans offense, they didn't have the best stats in the world. They were 14th in the league in scoring, 29 points per game, number 12 in passing, 264 in the air. He hands it back off to Alvin Kamara, and Kamara is gone. Touchdown, New Orleans. What a quick response for the New Orleans Saints after the 5-minute drive from the Falcons. And we are about to be tied here at the end of one. What a quick drive for the New Orleans Saints. And that is demoralizing for the Atlanta Falcons defensive line, who is number 1 in the league in stopping the run with 52 yards on the season. Into the first quarter, both teams have scored.
At times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
Here goes the Falcons back onto the field. Falcons had a very long, productive first drive that ended with a touchdown. They just had an answer from the New Orleans Saints. Let's see, can the Saints defense rise to the challenge right now they have.
Out there for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive,
play action to Kyler Murray. He's going to roll out the pocket. He's going to throw it away. What a defensive stop by the New Orleans Saints defense.
Make some adjustments.
They're going to win this ball game. They're going to have to stop this offense. This offense is efficient. As far as the New Orleans Saints on defense, as I said, they were number 5 in points allowed per game with 21.8. They were number 4, actually, in passing yards. They only gave up 209 passing yards on the season. Second down and 10 at the 25. Hands it off to Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry's going to gain 5 yards on the play. It's going to be third down and 5. Can the Saints get a stop, or will the Falcons keep this drive marching? Derrick Henry's going to be close to a first down if he doesn't have it already. He's going to go for 4 inches.
He's going to be a foot or so short.
4 inches for the Falcons. Can they get this conversion? Derrick Henry's going to get the first and a couple more yards to the 39-yard line. He already has 13 carries on the game.
And the reason they were able to
it is clear what the Atlanta Falcons are coming in here to do today. They want to run this football.
Understood he would get a little bit of help from his friends up front, but it was really on him to go ahead and make the power move and get it done, and that he did.
After another conversion, the Falcons ran 20 plays already, 16 rushes, 4 passes. Derrick Henry is actually Raheem Mostert. That's going to be a first down to the 50.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to.
This has been a pretty efficient drive for the second time in a row for the Falcons. They're right at midfield.
So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
As it off, Raheem Mostert will get nowhere. That's going to be a gain of nothing, actually. Well, actually, gave him a yard. You know, Madden does terrible math. That's going to be 2nd and 9.
The way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Switch gears. Check 52.
Let's see, 2nd and 9, right? A little over 5 minutes left in the first half. Hands it back to Derrick Henry, and Derrick Henry's going to gain 5 yards to make it 3rd and manageable for the Falcons. At New Orleans 45-yard line, they are close to field goal range. Play action to Derrick Henry, or is it? He's going to go deep, and it's going to be a touchdown to Stephon Diggs. What a throw from Kyler Murray. And that was a dot, ladies and gentlemen. And the Falcons take the lead back at 14-7. Stephon Diggs had a pretty good year for the Atlanta Falcons. He led the team in receiving, 55 receptions, 1,537 yards in the air, and 15 touchdowns on the regular season. He was very productive. This guy did make the Pro Bowl. Of course, if he's not in the Super Bowl, he is going to be a Pro Bowler.
Fair catch, a signal for and take it.
Let's see what these guys can do. Can New Orleans respond quick?
The Saints offense on the field,
Here
ready
goes
to get their
the
drive
Saints
started.
offense back onto the field. Can they respond?
14-7
And Alvin Kamara loses a yard on the Wildcat formation. I don't think that's the play that you want to run against this outstanding Atlanta Falcons rushing defense, who again was number 1 in the league.
Despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration.
2nd down and 11. New Orleans is trailing by 7. Here goes Taysom Hill, and Taysom Hill is going to gain 7 yards and make it 3rd and manageable, and they're going to be in the up-tempo formation as well. Taysom Hill goes across the field. It's going to be complete. That's going to be a first down. I believe that's the Kadarius Toney, and it is a second-year guy of Florida. 1st and 10 for New Orleans.
Give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
As for the New Orleans Saints, again, as I mentioned, Taysom Hill for 4,500 yards. See what these guys can do on this drive before I start discussing their receiving totals. Hands it off to Kamara. Kamara's going to gain 4 yards. Alvin Kamara had a pretty good year. He had 1,376 yards on the ground, 19 touchdowns on the ground as well.
Found a little bit of yardage.
2nd down and 7.
They're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense.
Taysom Hill.
It's still open for the coordinator.
Rolls out the pocket. He's going to run. He's going to lose the ball. And he's going to recover it. And he loses it again. And the lineman picks it up. What just happened here, ladies and gentlemen? To the 44-yard line.
He left it exposed.
That's 2 huge breaks that were just caught by New Orleans.
Able to get it.
But again, you got to be lucky to win a championship in the NFL.
Falcon territory now.
Into Atlanta territory at the 44-yard line.
44-yard line.
They're closing in on a 2-minute warning. Hands it off. Kamara is going to gain maybe 2 yards. Actually 1. And we're at the 2-minute warning. New Orleans with the ball, but they're trailing by 7. But the beauty for the Saints is that they got the ball to open the second half coming up as Atlanta marched in 2 long, productive drives.
A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report.
2nd and 9.
Coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential
play action to Taysom. Taysom is going to get hit as he throws. It's going to be picked off.
But it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34.
And that's going to get them back into New Orleans territory at the 45-yard line. That's going to be Castro Frills, the rookie out of Penn State, come up with a big interception. But Taysom Hill took a lot of pressure. This defensive line is tough.
You know, from the footwork to being able to actually throw it downfield. If one piece of that puzzle gets disrupted, it affects the entire chance of success.
After the turnover,
we're going to play action to Kyler. Rolls out.
Steps away to his left.
Gonna take a playmaker downfield. That should have been picked off.
Trouble, but it's incomplete.
Huge break for Kyler Murray. That should have been intercepted.
Second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover
on
to
second
hurt.
down and 10. They're in New Orleans territory. Hands it off to Derrick Henry. And Derrick Henry does what Derrick Henry does best. 5 yards. It's 3rd and 5. They're back into field goal range.
To accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion.
Even if they don't score a touchdown here, you just walked away. You can walk away with 3 gifted points on that huge interception by Castro Fields. Third and 5 at the 40-yard line. Hands it off. Derrick Henry is going to be tackled after a gain of 2. If you're New Orleans, that is a win. But do the Falcons go for it on 4th down and 3? They're in field goal range. They have a decision to make here. You can either go up by 10 or you can go for it, which you're going to go for it. So let's see what these Saints will do to respond to this. If you're just tuning in, New Orleans is control. They had a quick touchdown drive before the end of the first half, in the first quarter.
And here we go.
We'll get back to that in a second. We have 1:08 left, 4th and 3. What do these guys have up their sleeve? Right now, New Orleans is trying to get a stop. They're thinking it's going to be Derrick Henry's going to get this ball.
They
better be careful.
It's Murray.
4th down and 3. It's picked off by Gardner Johnson at the 40. And what a break for New Orleans. The last two drives, interceptions from both teams. But if you're New Orleans, you need points because it's almost halftime.
We saw on television said, hey, congratulations.
1:02 left before the half. Hands it off to Kamara. They have 2 timeouts. They're at the 42. They got to get at least 20 yards to get a field goal. But they're inside, so they may just need 15. He gets it to Jawan Johnson. That's going to lose a yard, actually. I'm not sure why they called that.
No gain that time on the completion.
3rd down and 8 coming up for the New Orleans Saints.
5 minutes.
They got 2 timeouts, but they are close. Here we go. 3rd and short. He goes, oh my goodness, what just happened there? Not sure what Taysom Hill was doing. It's 4th and 8, and they have a decision to make. They're going to punt it, which is smart to do. You get the ball to open the second half. You would rather put yourself in a position to score after the half than give Atlanta the ball at the 41-yard line. Now, does Atlanta try to get points before the half? Or can the Saints get a stop and drive with a shot to tie? Hands it off. It's going to be James Cook, the rookie out of Georgia. He's going to gain 6 yards. And that is the first half, ladies and gentlemen. The Atlanta Falcons are 1 half away from going to the Super Bowl. But New Orleans getting the ball to open the second half. Still a long ball game left, ladies and gentlemen.
As the second half now underway in the NFC Championship Game. And the half will begin with a touchback.
Let's see, can the Saints capitalize to start this second half? If you're just tuning in, the Falcons had a big-time opening first-quarter drive with a Derrick Henry touchdown. New Orleans responded quick. The Falcons scored again in the second half. The second quarter, the last two drives have been interceptions. Here goes Kamara. Kamara to the 50. Did he's one tackle to beat, and he's going to get tackled by Castro Fields at the 29. If it wasn't for Castro, he was gone.
That should be more than good enough.
94 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So now then, the big play has him all
They're
the
back
way
in field goal range, which is huge for New Orleans. Play clock under 10. Taysom Hill's going to hand it to Kamara. It has a nice cutback move. And Kamara to the 16. And he now has 100 yards rushing against the number one rush defense in the league. How impressive is this? This is not
so the ball down to the 16
to run the ball.
First and 10. Hill now.
Taysom Hill's going to dump it down to Kamara. He's going to gain 2 yards.
And he'll get him inside
They're in the red zone at the 14-yard line. They need a touchdown here to tie this ball game. This is one of the keys to winning this ball game. If you're in New Orleans, you got to win this red zone. Last week, the New York Giants settled for 4 field goals. A huge part of that loss
8 yards
for New York Giants.
Second down.
You got to score touchdowns against these Atlanta Falcons because they can score with the best of them. Here we go. Screen coming. That's going to be close to a first. That's going to be a first down. First and goal for the New Orleans Saints. That's a big-time conversion for the rookie. Merry Christmas out of Miami.
Difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
First and goal for New Orleans. Can they get in the end zone? Hands it off. That's going to be a walk-in or no. He's going to be short. That's Marks Jr. But second and goal at the 1. Can they get in the end zone? Hands it off. Kamara's going to be short. Third and goal. They're still in this formation. I'm not sure what New Orleans is doing. You got to get 1 yard. You got to work on it. And he loses 3 yards. What were they thinking? I don't know what that coach was thinking right there. You should not have ran that ball in that formation against this great defensive line. In a drive that was at the 1, it's going to end in a field goal. It's going to be a 4-point game here in Atlanta. 14-10, Atlanta leads.
14-10. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter.
If you're the Falcons, that's a huge stop.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sideline.
And James is not going to bring it out the end zone.
As you said, inching their way back in. Time left.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, both of these teams trying to close in on a trip to the Super Bowl. New Orleans haven't been since 2009. Atlanta is our defending champions.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons
07 Patriots to make it to the Super Bowl undefeated.
Play
action. He goes play action to Kyler Murray. Murray's going to roll out. He's going to throw it away.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Big time stop for that New Orleans defense. They got to get a stop because you're still down by 4. You need a touchdown to take the lead.
Well, we're in the third quarter of the NFC title game.
Second and 10. Has it off. Derrick Henry's going to be tackled after a gain of a yard. It's going to be third down and 9. This is a huge moment in this ball game for both teams. Atlanta's had several big third down conversions in this game. Can they get another? Kyler Murray is going to roll out the pocket. Downfield caught
He's
by
got the
Stephon
hook
Diggs
up
to the
He gets us to
43.
the
First down,
47.
Atlanta.
Across the 45 before going out.
What a conversion.
A big play
This
that
is
time
going to
through
be
the
one of
air.
those things
31
that if Atlanta
yards.
wins this ball game, they're going to look back at. Several third down conversions, and they had a chance to stop the Falcons a couple of times, but this Falcon offense is so efficient. They get another
So the
third down
big play
conversion.
gets him across
First and 10 at the
midfield now
43.
for first and
Under
10.
3 minutes left in the third. And they have the backup quarterback in. What's going on here? That's off to Derrick Henry.
And he'll
He's
power
going to gain
ahead, but
3
only
yards.
for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
For 63 yards and a touchdown on the ground, tackled by Leon Jacobs, who used to be a member of the Kansas City Chiefs.
A little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's
Again,
there
second down and 7 for
the
the Falcons. They're in field goal range if they choose to kick a field goal at some point in this ball game.
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Second down and 7 at the 40. Play clock under 5. He goes heading off to Derrick Henry, and Derrick Henry is going to close in on a first down. Third down and short. Hands it back to Derrick Henry. He's going to get the first down after a gain of 4. He has 20 rushes on the day for 71 yards. Every yard has been critical for these Atlanta Falcons.
This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They're at the 31-yard line. Atlanta trying to take a double-digit lead. But New Orleans is trying to at least hold them to a field goal at minimum.
First and 10.
First and 10 to the 31-yard line. Time ticking down. Let's see what Kyler Murray and company has up their sleeve. Hands it off. Derrick Henry is going to gain 2 yards. It's going to be second down and 8.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Here we go. Under a minute left in the third.
Second and 8 coming up.
Kyler Murray is going to roll out.
He'll buy some time.
Crossfield.
The catch made
DeAndre Hopkins is going to get a first down to the 20.
Here's what really pays off. Able to move, evade.
That's his first catch of the ball game. New Orleans has done a solid job against him, but this is a critical time in the ball game. They're in the red zone. They probably won't run out of play before the fourth quarter begins. They're at the 20-yard line. And Atlanta trying to score to put at New Orleans behind the 8 ball with a double-digit deficit. Can they do it? First and 10, as we mentioned, under 10 seconds left. Here goes Derrick Henry. Good tackle. After a gain of a yard, it's going to be your last play of the third quarter. Atlanta, 1 quarter away from returning to the Super Bowl. We haven't had a repeat NFC champion since the 2014 Seattle Seahawks, who ended up losing to the to the New England Patriots in the Super Bowl. I'm sure you all remember the Russ game at the 1-yard line. I'm sure Seahawks fans, you don't want to talk about that game. But here we are, start of fourth quarter.
Second and 9.
Second down and 9. Right at the 19-yard line. New Orleans again. He's making a stop. Heads to Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry is going to be close to a first down. Gain of 7.
So
no huddle. Third down and short.
Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive.
They've had 2 huge third downs already in this drive. Let's see, can they get another? They're taking this time down. They see it. They see the finish line closing in.
Now the Falcons
they're gonna take a
use one of
timeout.
their timeouts. It's just their first.
They're
They'll be
running
down
some
to
of that
2
clock.
remaining
These
as we
guys are
step
trying to
aside
do what
here
they
in the
can
fourth quarter.
to close this ball game out. New Orleans got to get a stop because that's been the difference in this ball game.
Down.
Atlanta's been making huge conversions, whereas New Orleans have not been able to make that one stop. Derrick Henry's going to still get the first down. It wasn't a bad tackle. That's just too much Derrick Henry. First and goal at the 10. This is the big part of the ball game. Can New Orleans come up with a stop?
Starting to take over in this game.
Or can Atlanta make it a double-digit lead with
with
under 6 minutes remaining in the game? First and goal. I expect these guys to give me a full dose of Derrick Henry on this goal line possession. As to Derrick Henry, as I mentioned, he's going to get 2 yards. That's his 25th carry of this ball game.
Operating from the 8-yard line.
They know that their season makes or breaks through Derrick Henry. Second and goal. A little bit over 5 minutes remaining in this ball game.
Throwing now is Murray.
Here goes Kyler Murray. Going to roll out the pocket. Right. He's going to run, and it's going to be close to the goal line. Gain of 6.
6 yards there off the scramble.
Outstanding play call.
Down.
Here we go. Third down and goal. New Orleans needs to stop. Derrick Henry's going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Well, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there.
Kick is away, and it is good.
Because to me, it looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3, 4, 5 between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
And a fair catch signal for and taken successfully.
Still time for the New Orleans Saints. However, you're now down 2 possessions rather than 1. They got to score, and they got to score pretty quick, and they got to show that they can get a stop against that Atlanta Falcon offense.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter, this possession, gigantic.
Hands it off. Kamara's gonna get a gain of 3. He's had a good day at the office, 109 yards. They just haven't been on the field much. They've had 4 possessions. They had a touchdown the first possession. They had an interception. They had a punt, and then they had a field goal last possession. Play action to Taysom Hill. Taysom's going to run. You got to get down or he's going to fumble. No, sir. He's going to get a gain of 16. First and 10 right outside of midfield.
What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion.
Down 11. Can they score quick?
Like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
Now Hill looking to throw.
Taysom Hill's going to roll out. He's going to get it to Michael Thomas. And Michael Thomas into Atlanta territory to the 32-yard line.
A big play that time on the catch and run.
Once again, the New Orleans Saints are marching down the field.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On first down, it's Hill.
Taysom Hill downfield. That's going to be picked off.
Intercepted. Picked up by Michael O.J. Mudia. And the Falcons are going to get the football.
By Michael O.J. Mudia, unfortunately, he tried to go for the deep shot right there. It just wasn't there for him. And Atlanta is closing in on a trip to the Super Bowl. For the second year in a row,
for their next
looks
drive.
like the Atlanta Falcons are about to represent
to this
the
point.
NFC.
Got a 2-score
Here goes
lead
Mostert,
in the
and
fourth
Mostert
quarter.
gets it to the 42. Gain of 22.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball.
Difference in this ball game, New Orleans got in field goal
They come
range.
into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They got in field goal range actually 2
One
times.
play has them
They had
up
a
past
bad-
the
they had a
40 already, and
Blitz
another
that
first and
got
10.
picked off the first time, and then this just was a bad throw. I think he went for the shot too soon. But Atlanta has Derrick Henry, and Derrick Henry's going to gain 3 yards.
3 yards, but
27 carries on the day, 90 yards, rushing 2 touchdowns. The Atlanta Falcons taking an undefeated squad to the Super Bowl for the 3rd time in NFL history. The 1972 Dolphins went 14-0 and won the whole thing.
Trying to keep them
The
from locking down
2007
a game.
Patriots
Right
went
now, they want to show the world they're
they
up to the
went
challenge.
18-0 and made it to the Super Bowl. Now, these Atlanta
On
Falcons
second down, Mostert.
are an unprecedented 20-0. They're going to give it
he's
to
gonna ball
Mostert.
his
He's
way
going to gain a
forward
couple
to
of
the
yards.
48.
It's going to be a gain of 3.
And this is
3rd
an
down and
absolutely
4.
big third
A little bit
down
over
as we
2
set up
minutes
here,
left in this
partner.
ball
There's
game.
no other
If
way
the
to
Saints
put
can
it.
get a stop,
The
they still got all 3
defense has to get a
timeouts.
stop here
If they
have any
don't
hopes
get a
of winning
stop,
this game.
this
Pastor,
ball
you said
game is
big
over.
third down. I'd put the word big in
But as I was
capital letters
mentioning,
here.
the Falcons were totally robbed by Madden. Madden gave them the number 2 seed. So they had to play the entire postseason. They had to
The
go
Falcons
against,
on
they
third
defeated
down. They've
the
been really good,
Philadelphia
converting
Eagles in their
7 of their
wild
10
card round.
tries. This is 3rd and 4.
Let's see what the sets plays before we go to the 2-minute warning. That's
2
2-minute
minutes
warning.
left to play in this football game
All right.
here on EA
But as I was explaining,
Sports.
they were given the number 2 seed. Weird, I know. They beat the Philadelphia Eagles in the wild card. They beat the New York Giants in the divisional. And right now, they're
So
looking
it's
to
Falcon
carry that
football
momentum
as we
against
welcome you
the
back.
Saints and close it on
They've
Super
got
Bowl
a third
appearance.
down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
3rd and 4.
Run
Hands
some
it
clock
off.
here as they keep it on the ground.
Derrick Henry's going to get a first down, and he's going to get to the 35-yard line. That is going to probably be your ball game, ladies and gentlemen. That's 107 yards rushing. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be your ball game.
The Saints
If
going to
the New
call
Orleans
the first
Saints,
of their timeouts.
don't
as
hold
they'll
your head
head
on
to
this
the
season.
sideline and talk
That
over
team
what
went
to do
12 and 5.
next.
They were the number 5 seed. They got 2 big road wins. They got a dub against the
Not totally home
Detroit
free
Lions
yet, but it's
in
looking good
Detroit.
as they
They
come
won
up
20 to
first
10.
and 10.
They got a big win at San Francisco. They just ran out of that momentum here in Atlanta.
Back to throw it, Murray.
Kyler Murray's going to run, and he's going to
Give him a
gain 2
couple on the
yards.
scramble. It's second down.
Guess he's trying to get some time right off the clock.
They're working against a
That's
very
going to be the second
mobile
timeout
quarterback, but all day long
for
they've kept him under
the
wraps.
Atlanta,
And on that
for the
play,
New Orleans
they held him to
Saints.
a short game.
The Atlanta Falcons going to be headed to Arizona to play in the Super Bowl. In the AFC, I'm not sure we're going to get that game maybe tomorrow, probably Friday. Not sure which day these guys are going to be able to link it up. But when we do, we're going to be right here. We're going to have
Second
the
and
Miami
8.
Dolphins and the Cleveland Browns. I'm sure probably most of you seen. I posted the wrong teams at first. Forgive me on that one. Hands it off to Mostert. Mostert's going to gain 2 yards.
as
That's
he's
the last
taken
time
down
out of
at
the
the
Saints.
31. Now the Saints
But
will
the
use
Cleveland
their
Browns and the
third
Miami
final
Dolphins
timeout.
will be playing
As they'll
for a
head to
trip
the
to the Super
sideline
Bowl. The
and
Dolphins
talk
haven't been
over
since
what to do
1984 under Dan Marino. It's going to be led by Coach Tevin Ratcliffe, and Coach Brian Gordon is looking to take the Cleveland Browns to their very first Super Bowl. They haven't had a home playoff game in the AFC title game since 1988.
Now this time,
Play
Murray
action.
to throw it. He's gonna let
Going
this
deep.
go. Back
That's
to the
going to
end
be
zone.
caught, but out of
Unable to
bounds.
connect.
4th and
Incomplete.
6.
Give them credit. They took
And
their
a field
shot,
goal
but it's gonna
coming
bring up 4th
for
down.
Atlanta
They really had a good drive going there, but
to
a nice
put the
recovery by the
Saints
defense.
down
These
by
past
2
few downs,
touchdowns.
able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring
Kick
up
is
what I
away.
think
It
for the
is
offense,
good.
an
14-point
unexpected
lead.
down here.
This is the coach checking
Well,
in right now.
for much of
Says
this game,
precisely
it's his
down
first
the game,
field goal
BG, sir.
opportunity of the entire
This is a
contest.
professional
He's able to
stream.
connect.
Please keep
Yeah,
it classy,
pretty good
coach.
seat to this one, didn't he?
Back to the
But
stream.
let's face it. all
Let's see,
kickers
can
that
New
you and I
Orleans
know,
cut into this
they wanna
lead with
contribute.
1:10
They want their
remaining?
opportunity, and he seized his.
Again, the Atlanta Falcons will be representing the NFC in the Super Bowl for the 2nd year in a row. They're going to be awaiting their opponent.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like
Taysom Hill's going to dump it down to Jawan Johnson, who can't get out of bounds, but it's going to be a gain of 3. Unfortunately, they're going to look back at this ball game and think about those 2 costly interceptions that lost in this game. Goes back, and that's Kamara. Gain, they're actually lost a yard. 3rd and 8. Taysom Hill. Downfield, Kamara's going to catch it, first down to the 46. Probably the last play of the drive for the Saints. Taysom Hill. Downfield to Kamara. Kamara got 2 seconds remaining. I guess he's going to try to see if they get one more touchdown to make this a little more respectable than a 14-point loss.
Throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game.
Again, congratulations to Coach Jay Lee and the Atlanta Falcons on a repeat trip to the Super Bowl.
Made to take it away.
From the 34
Again, we're going to find out who they're going to
10.
take on between the Browns and the Dolphins. Last play of the ball game.
One last throw here.
Taysom Hill. Downfield, that's going to be caught to the 23, and that's your ball game. The Atlanta Falcons are going to the Super Bowl for the 2nd year in a row. Saints, great season, just ended just 1 game short of the Super Bowl. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been your NFC Championship Game. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, this has been Nate Buck calling this NFC Championship Game. You all have a great afternoon and evening, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you back for the AFC title game whenever it comes up, and you will be the first one to know. Good night, everyone.
Close the books.